Hello. It is, unfortunately, day 12. Hello, Vivants. I am excited but sad. It's a wide array of emotions that I'm feeling right now, but it's been really fun. As you can see, I'm missing my sign. I forgot a few letters to make the sign what it's supposed to be today, so sorry. But I think you're gonna be able to figure it out anyway. It's gonna be fine. This is the 12 Nights of Wine Vine Box Tasting. Yes, the jacket is back. Hello, she's got a hood. This is the 12 Nights of Wine Vine Box Tasting, the tasting box that gives you 12 glasses of wine for the holidays to get you through, to make you feel great, to get you in the spirit, and just in time for Santa to arrive. I am on night 12. It's been super fun, guys. I've learned so much doing this. I've had a lot of fun doing these live videos. It's been awesome that you guys have been following along with me. And now that we're on night 12, I think I don't want to stop. Like, I want to keep going. It's been a lot of fun. I am really enjoying doing this. I think it's a great way for me to stay connected with you guys. And I think what I'm gonna do moving forward is just make sure that I take 5 minutes throughout the day and talk to you guys. And we're back. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened. You know, after like 11 nights, I thought at some point I might lose a little bit of connection, and I guess night 12 was the one. It's been an awesome 2 weeks. I've had so much fun, and like I said, I think I'm gonna keep doing this. Bring you guys something new every day, spend 5 minutes talking about wine, talking to you and answering your questions. I love engaging with you and hearing what you have to say and getting your feedback and finding out what are some of the issues that you find with wine that I'm not addressing, and I would love to explore that a little bit more. So moving forward, I'm going to commit at least through the end of the year to talk to you guys at least once a day live, and we'll take it from there, see what happens in 2019. So let's get into the wine. We're going to one of my favorite places. We're going to Bordeaux. I'm not even going to try to say this. This is, well, I'm going to try. Chateau Our Banon. I don't know. It looks like Our Banon. I'll put it up here for you so you can see it. I have a lot of French speakers out there, so if you guys want to like put in the comments how to say these things, that would be helpful. You know, at one point I did speak a little bit of French, but obviously those days are gone. This is from the Medoc appellation. This is a very wide appellation that encompasses the entire left bank of the region of Bordeaux. So basically, you know, the way that you can think about this is you've got Napa Valley. So if you know Napa Valley is a really wide AVA that encompasses all of the different AVAs like Oakville and Yountville and Oak Knoll and St. Helena. And this is sort of the same. You've got the wider Medoc appellation, which would be Napa Valley. And then within that, you've got appellations like Pauillac and Saint Estephe, Margaux, things like that. And that is, those are the smaller appellations within there. And my dad is back. Hello, Dad. This is a 2010 vintage Bordeaux. This is an awesome, awesome vintage in Bordeaux and sort of across France in general. I don't want to speak for the Loire, but I'm 99% sure everywhere else it was good. This is 2010, a nice, beautiful, lush, warm vintage filled with high-scoring wines from Bordeaux on the left bank. For those of you a little unfamiliar with Bordeaux, Bordeaux is basically split up into two regions, kind of like Napa Valley is, or I should say this part of the world is here, where you've got Napa Valley on one side, Sonoma on the other side, divided by a mountain. These guys are divided by a river, so you've got the left bank and the right bank. The left bank is going to be dominated by 5 varietals, the dominant one being Cabernet Sauvignon. Then you've got Merlot, Petit Verdot, Malbec, and, oh gosh, what am I forgetting? Well, that's just silly. I'll come back to it. And then on the right bank, you've got Merlot and Cabernet Franc. Did I say Cabernet Franc? Cabernet Franc is the other one. So this is the left bank of Bordeaux. This is the Medoc, the wider appellation. So I'm guessing, based on this label here that we have here, it's going to be predominantly Cabernet Sauvignon, and this is going to be from a cooler climate part of the world. So you're not going to get a ton of rich, ripe, high-octane quality of fruit, but I think you're still going to get really nice rich red black fruits, things like that, because this should be Cabernet dominated. Let's get into the nose. Really pretty. It's got some age on it, so it's getting a little bit of that earthiness, a little bit of the greenness, a little bit of dustiness. But the quality of the fruit is great. It's really just nice and precise and ripe, kind of on that red cherry, brambly, just super, super perfect right now. Let's get on the palate. This is pretty big. I mean, it's a juicy wine. Really great tannin. I'm going out on a limb and I'm saying this is my favorite wine that we've gotten from this box. This is really delicious, well-made wine. You know, you can get some great values by just going for that Medoc region instead of trying to find a smaller appellation within Bordeaux. And I think this is a great example of a 2010 Bordeaux. On the palate, it finishes really nicely. It's got a little bit of a violet flavor at the end. I like the earthy components of it. It's a rich wine. It's a wine that if you let it sit in the glass, I suspect it's going to put on a little bit of weight. It's going to open up a little bit, start to bring on a little bit more of that viscosity, but it's got a beautiful, beautiful earthy underbrush tone that I love. Any pencil shaving notes? Yeah, for sure. I get a little bit of that Bordeaux funk. So Bordeaux and especially in Rhone as well. You tend to have things like, let's see if this is still going. Things like Brettanomyces, Brett for short, and I'm getting a little bit of Brett in this wine, which is just kind of a funky yeast that affects some wines in certain vintages. It's more prevalent in low acid vintages like this is right here. I would say, you know, since we've been talking about how to get into different regions, if you love something, how do you get somewhere else? This is 2010 and 2015 Bordeaux are sort of my gateway drug from New World to Old World. So it was something in New York that I really, really recommended to people who loved Napa cabs, that were ready to make the transition into Old World stuff. 2010 is a great vintage to do that. This is a beautiful wine, really great finish. It reminds me a little bit of a wine here called Volker Isley, which is up in the Childs Valley, specifically this 2010 vintage. It just has this really pretty intensity. It's masculine, but on the finish, it's got this gorgeous lift, great acidity, great roundness, great intensity, and a perfect wine for a chilly night like today. It's been a beautiful day in Napa Valley, and I think this is a perfect way to end our 12 Nights of Wine adventure. Guys, thank you so much for this. I know we had a little bit of a hiccup at the beginning there with not having the same boxes. If I do this again, I'll make sure that that doesn't happen. Or I'll try to find some sort of workaround. But if you haven't bought your box and you're thinking about it, I think it's a great box. I've looked through some of the other wines that they have in the other boxes, and I've been really, really happy with them. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I think I'll see you tomorrow. If you guys are on Twitter, hang out, go follow Karen McNeil. She's the author of the Wine Bible. We're going to be doing a live Twitter tasting at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So it'll be me and Karen and a few other people tasting through a whole bunch of Napa Valley wines, and we'll be there live tweeting and going back and forth. So if you guys want to participate, I would love to see you there. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.